Right, first ever video recorded inside. Hydration check first and foremost. Posture check secondly. Make sure we're sitting up straight. Make sure if you're watching this, got a good posture. Alright, put it on in the background, you don't have to watch the screen. Maintain good posture, no excuse. Right. I feel this is weird, this is different. How you doing, bro? It's good to see you, man. I want to talk to you about the power of your mind. And it's not wishy-washy. It's kind of spiritual, but it's more, you can apply it in a practical sense as well. So if you're not a spiritual person, you can apply this in a practical way. Where's the lens at? I'm trying to look you in the eyes, bro. I can't see shit. It's too dark in here. But okay, let's start on the law of assumption. So I tell you guys to study the laws of the universe if you want to be successful. If you do not understand the way that the universe works, how energy works, how your mind works, how the fuck are you going to be successful? How are you going to achieve any sort of external materialistic success if you don't even understand how the laws of the universe work? So study this shit. The law of assumption. Whatever you assume to be true will become your reality. Now, the reason why I say this one is because oftentimes, you must understand this, right? When you get momentum in anything in life, whether it's my YouTube channel, we'll just use that as an example, right? I get momentum with the channel, all the videos start going into people's recommended, so they start popping off, I start getting subscribers, everything's going good, it's all going up, momentum. Once I get that, it's so easy to maintain it. Like, trust me, brothers, once I get that momentum, it's like, I know intrinsically, right, this is it now, brothers, it's easy. It's so easy to just maintain that and keep it going up. And that's because your mind and the energy that you're giving out is associated with that of momentum. So I'm thinking, because obviously I'm getting momentum, I'm then thinking to myself, right, I am the guy that is being successful at YouTube. I'm the guy that is a success on YouTube. I'm the guy that has momentum. I'm the guy that everything's going well for. It's like the energy that you give out to the world. It's the law of attraction combined with the law of assumption. The law of assumption is, whatever I assume to be true will become my reality. So if I assume that I am the guy that already has YouTube success, my reality will then naturally just catch up to that belief if I'm acting accordingly. And I'm going to talk you through a little process, a visualization process and a meditation process that I do to achieve my success. And it's never failed me, ever. Everything that I've ever wanted, everything that I've ever visualized has come true. And it's scarily accurate how true it is. Do you know what I like about recording inside? I can keep my train of thought. When I'm outside, there's shit going on. There's dogs barking about in the background. There's cars and shit. This is so... Little SAS poster in the back. This is so chill. There's no noise. There's just... Bro, I feel like going to sleep or something. I feel so relaxed. Okay. The law of attraction is basically the energy that you give out, you get back the same energy. So if you're thinking negatively, if you're telling yourself, I can't do that, let's just use girls, and we all love girls, right? You see an attractive girl in the gym, and you say to yourself, I could never get her number. I could never get her. She's out of my league. So the law of attraction comes into play because you are giving out that negative energy. You're going to get back more negative energy. Even forget about the spirituality shit. Even in a practical way, if you are negative, you're going to get a negative outcome. It's just common sense. If you surround yourself with somebody that is stressed, somebody that's negative, somebody that's just complaining all the time and is very miserable, you're going to feel that energy, right? Even if you have nothing to be negative or stressed about, you're going to feel his energy because energy is a real thing. Everything is energy, all right? Everything's on a vibration, on a wavelength, however you want to put it. I'm a very spiritual individual, you can probably tell, but I want to make my videos suitable for a wide range of people, in terms of people that don't really believe in that kind of shit. They want it in the most practical, scientific way. I'm going to give you advice on that too. Now, we understand this. If you're having a bad day, it seems that everything else just goes bad as well, isn't it? You're having a bad day, you start thinking negatively, you start thinking yourself into this negative pit. Naturally, the world gives you more negativity. Things just go wrong. Everything just goes bad. I remember a couple of days ago, I had this negative cycle. I thought negative. I used the law of assumption in a negative way. So I was using it and assuming that I was the kind of man that, business isn't as good. I'm losing subscribers. Is it even worth it? I can't be bothered. So the law of assumption is basically how you see yourself. Your self-image combined with what you assume to be true. If I assume that I am the guy that's failing at business, I am the guy that's struggling with business, I am the guy that is having a hard time getting momentum, then that's what life is going to give me. That's what the universe is going to give me. As soon as I changed that, I literally flipped it, and the same day, I made 2 coaching calls, $200 altogether, $100 each, right? The same day. Business was slow for a little bit, negative mindset. Flipped the mindset and just assumed by visualizing, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, that I was already the guy that had the success that I desired. Guess what? The same day the results came. The same day. Oh, posture check. Oh, double chin exposed. The same day the results came and I got those 2 coaching bookings. I was on a date with a girl at the time and I looked at my phone briefly when I was going to get some drinks to pay for the drinks with Apple Pay, right? And I looked at my phone and I seen the 2 coaching orders and it was kind of like a confirmation in my mind that this shit is absolutely true. And I was like, yeah, bro, that was what I was missing. It was the mind. It was nothing to do with the external circumstances, nothing to do with the fact that I'm losing subscribers. It was the way I was responding to it. I can't control the external world, but I can control what goes on up here. Therefore, I can control what energies I tap into and what energies I attract. This is a very spiritual video, it is, and maybe you can relate to this, maybe you're interested in it, maybe it doesn't do it for you, you probably clicked off by now, 6 minutes in. But yeah, I found that just that subtle switch in my mindset really just brought more success to me. It's that simple. So if you find right now, bro, and this is where the value is going to come in, if you find right now in your life that things are just going wrong, things keep going wrong for you, there's just negative after negative, it's just shit, change your mindset. Ask yourself, am I thinking as positive as I could? What's my self-image like right now? How do I view myself? Do I view myself as the guy that's struggling with an addiction? Or do I view myself as the kind of man that has complete control over his urges? What do I see myself as? Because self-image is very important. Okay? And then flip your mindset from negative to positive. I found that, yeah, I was thinking negative. My self-image was negative. I was seeing myself in a negative way. I was telling myself negative things. Think even little things like, life's so weird, innit? Life can be a mind fuck sometimes. Life's so strange. So even that shit, like, stop telling yourself that shit. No, I understand how life works. I get it. Life is positive. Life is great. Life is full of opportunities, excitement, positivity. Tell yourself that shit. Drill that into your mind. Even though it's not logically true. Yes, negativity and positivity both exist. But you may as well just focus on the positives to attract more of the same energy. Just sort this fucking hair out, bro. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I flipped the mindset. I flipped the self-image back to positive. Guess what? You get 1 moment of success. I got the 2 coaching calls. Great. That was my moment of recollection again. My moment of realization of like, yeah, this shit does work. Cool. We're on the right wavelength again. I'm attracting the things that I desire. More money came in. Bro, it's instant, bro. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. You probably, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you really want me to go in depth about energy and the way the law of the universe works and your mind and how you can attract what you want, law of attraction, I'll make a full-on detailed video about this shit. This is just a quick reminder for you, and I'm going to tell you about a little meditation visualization thing that you can do later. But it really is exciting because it feels like you've just mastered the world. Like, this is what I'm saying. Rather than seeing myself as the kind of guy that, life is weird, life's so strange, life's so unpredictable. No, I've mastered this shit. I get how it works. I understand life is unpredictable, life is chaos, but I understand how to use it to my advantage, to capitalize on it. Once you get that first moment of success, because you were thinking positive, because you were attracting the positive energy, because you saw yourself in a positive way, again, self-image, law of attraction, law of assumption, all in one, because of that positive thinking prior, you then get the external result in your reality. It catches up to your mindset. Then you get the success, the external success, the money, the coaching calls, the YouTube views go up again, the subs go up, whatever. It instantaneously, bruv. Then guess what? You capitalize on that. You take the positivity from that and you use that momentum to keep going. Again, like I said before, once you get momentum, it's very easy to maintain and just keep going through cloud 9. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, how do we actually achieve? How do we really change our self-image? How do we change the way that we think? How do we defaultly change our mindset to positive rather than negative? This comes down to meditation and visualization. So I literally took some time out. You can do this in nature. I think nature is definitely the best place to do it, or you can just do it in your bed. Sometimes I do it when I wake up in the morning. I meditate, and I meditate to the point where my body goes numb, and I can't feel my body. It's completely just euphoric. It's just numb. There's no sensation. It's just nothing, right? It's just me and my mind. You've then broken down your conscious filter. You've broken it down. Yo, I love these inside videos, but I'm going to start doing this shit more often. I feel like my train of thought is just on it. So you've broken down the conscious filter. The only problem is, boys, the reason why I don't film inside is because a lot of the time my family's here, little brother's running around, baby sister crying in the background and shit, cats running about. It's chaos. Excuse me. But obviously right now everyone's out, so I can just record, I can use this quiet time to my advantage. So, okay, you're going to meditate. You're going to meditate until your body goes numb. When your body's numb, the conscious filter is then eliminated, or it's numbed down, so that you can then choose the information that you feed into your subconscious. And your subconscious is important. That's where your beliefs are formed. That's where your default habits are formed. That's why things that you don't really have control over, so to speak, in terms of conscious thinking, that's where that is formed, in your subconscious. But to get to it, you need to meditate. You need to meditate so you get rid of the conscious filter, because the conscious filter is there. Because if you didn't have a filter, you'd take in every bit of information. Your mind would explode. It'd be too much knowledge, too much information, too much different ways of doing things to process, right? So your conscious mind has a filter and it filters things out. To get rid of the filter, you need to meditate. Make your body go numb, just you and your mind. Once you're in that state of numbness, you then want to visualize. You visualize the life that you want. This is where the law of assumption comes in, because if you do this every single day, your mind is naturally going to habitually think like this, and it's going to habitually, you're going to have dreams about this kind of stuff. You're going to habitually just think, be drawn to this kind of energy. So I visualize. I'm in my meditative state. I don't do this, by the way. I don't hold my hands like this. It's just to show you how it's done, right? And then I visualize. I imagine myself to be the man that I want to be, that has the things that I desire. He already has that shit. How would I feel? How would I walk? How would I talk? What emotions would I feel? What thoughts would I have? What life would I be living? I just visualize that and imagine it, and I feel the emotions that that man would feel. And then I wake up. Well, I don't wake up because I was never asleep, but I bring myself back to conscious mode again. Filtered mode, reality. Bring myself back to reality. I don't know why I made that so hard for myself. I bring myself back to reality. I've meditated, I've visualized, I've ingrained that in my subconscious mind. Back to reality, then you act accordingly. And that's very important. You've meditated, you've visualized, now you must stay present and act accordingly. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you must act as if, you must do the things, the prerequisites to get you to the point of what you've just visualized. So if I visualize myself with a lot of money, I can't then just wake up and just hope that money magics into my bank account. I've got to do shit. So then I get up, stay present, and I do the things, the prerequisites, making YouTube videos, coaching calls, to then make me that money. But because I'm already in the mindset as if I've already got the money, the desire is then, it's not there. I'm not in the mindset as if I'm wanting it. I'm in the mindset as if I've already got it. Therefore, the universe will then give me that same energy, meaning it's much easier for me to make money. I'll just naturally be more aware of opportunities, more aware of clients, things like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it all just works in, and it happens very naturally and very subtly. It's quite scary how it happens, because you don't even understand what's just happened, but then you'll have a moment. I was like, oh shit, I visualized this. And it's so accurate, it's actually scary. So you act accordingly in the present moment. That's the process that I do. I meditate, visualize, act. There's another little topic I want to throw in there, is discomfort. When you put yourself through discomfort, you get yourself into sort of a flow state. When you're in a flow state, there's no conscious thoughts. So you act only on subconscious, on habitual states, which means you can perform at your best if you have been visualizing correctly. I don't really know where I'm going with this video, bro. I just kind of want to talk to you like on an unfiltered level, just like a man-to-man boy chat, innit? This shit is powerful. Study the laws of the universe. If you're going to take anything from this, study the laws of the universe. You can Google or YouTube a book called The Master Key System. I think that's a good foundation to start and just understand energy, how it works. Buy the book called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. I've got the book up here, I'm going to show you. You see me looking, I may as well just show you, bro. This book is flipped on the camera, so you can't really, but you know, Psycho-Cybernetics, that's what it looks like. Buy that book. That's the book for self-image. Your self-image is very important. It doesn't matter how good looking I am, doesn't matter how genetically gifted I am. If I don't believe, if I see myself as the guy that can't get girls, then I'm not going to get women. The opportunities are just going to bypass me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So self-image is important. Buy that book or just Google it, research, watch my videos, whatever. Learn about this shit. Learn about how to impact your self-image. Learn about how to use the laws of the universe, laws of attraction, laws of assumption, because it's absolutely real. And if you don't believe that it is, you're just handicapping yourself. You really are. You're just handicapping yourself. And then you'll wonder, why does everything bad happen to me? Why does day after day, there's always something that I have to deal with, something negative. I can never wake up and just think, yeah, I feel good today. Why is this? Because you're on a negative energy length, mate. And I know it sounds very wishy-washy, whatever, but it's absolutely true. And even in the practical common sense state, if I'm shouting at you in a negative, if I come on the camera right now and I'm being negative and I'm shouting and I'm fucking complaining about shit, And for fuck's sake, this is meant. If I'm giving off that energy, you're gonna feel it. If it's true energy, if I'm not lying and I'm pissed off, you're gonna feel that energy. So even on that sense, do you understand how it works? You've got to be mindful of this shit, mindful of the energy that you're tapping into. If things are going wrong in your life right now, bro, start with you. Start with your mind. How are you thinking? How are you responding to these negative events? Because if you respond to a negative event with a negative mindset, you're going to get a negative outcome. It's very, very common sense, isn't it? Like bare basic primary school shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? So just understand that, right? Positive mindset to combat the negativity. That's the only way you're going to get a positive outcome from it, all right? That being said, the coaching's down below. If you do want to learn more in depth about the laws of the universe, how I use them, and how I use my self-image and my mind, how I've really truly mastered my mind to work for me. You combine the mind with the body, and then you combine those two with the universe, you can get anything you want. And I'm proving it firsthand. And I know it sounds very wishy-washy. I'm going on a spiritual tangent here. But just watch. You just witness history. Watch it, real time. Watch what I can achieve just with my mind. And I'm proving it twice. Deleted all my videos and I'm back up and running again. This video is going to drop in January. I don't know what date exactly. I'm going to take a guess. 17th of January, 2023. Look where I am now. You know, you guys have seen me. I deleted all my videos, started fresh. Anything's possible if you put mind to it. That being said, come and learn from me on a personal level. This is what it will be like, by the way. If you come on a call with me, it will literally just be like this. I'll be in my room. I'll talk to you on a personal level, and we'll just get to know each other. We'll have a laugh. We'll have a laugh about life. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about your problems, the things you're going through. I'll give you advice from the things that I've learned through my mistakes, my research, all this kind of shit, and give you the best advice moving forward. And not only that, but it's just nice to have someone that thinks like you. You look around you and you're just surrounded by losers and degenerates. What's the point, bro? You know, it's nice to have someone that's positive, that only ever says good things when you are in their company. You're never going to hear me complaining. You're never going to hear me saying negative things. I just don't think like that. It's just not me. Because I know how the energy works. Why would I put that energy out there? Especially to somebody else. So if that's something you're interested in, bro, come and save your own life. Come and talk to me. I'll see you soon, lad. Bye.